Good morning, everybody. We got 23 degrees, right around negative 7 degrees Celsius. Ooh, that's pretty. Puppies are waiting for mom to come home. And I just quickly wanted to show the aftermath of my cleanup versus others. Yeah, big difference. Makes a big difference. But like I was saying, you can see where the tire tracks are. At least the one side of the car. You gotta be careful though, because you step in that. That is a sheet of ice right now. I might throw some salt on that, see if it'll melt out. But I want to get one more shot of this. That is pretty. Alrighty. Birds. Oh, it's actually not too bad out here. Surprisingly, even though it's only like 23 degrees. I think we're acclimating to this crap. Yeah, and we got 2 more storms impending. Oh, here comes Mom! Alrighty, here we go. 8 to 3:30. Since I was 6 to 1:30. Long day. Alright, sun is out and shining. As you can see the reflection behind me, so I think we're going to have a slightly pretty ride to work here. Ooh. I did not do a great job cleaning this up, and nope, no one bothered to come down here with anything yet. I don't know, because Ruby's owner is a school teacher in Jersey Shore, and she hasn't left for work. I don't understand, unless they're just being cautious of outlining areas being potentially dangerous to travel. That sun looks very, very bright. Maybe we'll get out of here today. There's Mr. Sun. Sun is shining. Like I said, I didn't really get into the weather this morning. It doesn't feel that bad out. The air is very still. I only walked right out the front door. Alrighty, this is going to be a long day. Especially when the trucks come late. It throws everything off, because you're trying to navigate around all the customers. Granted, it's a Monday after the Super Bowl. It should be a very calm day, I would think, personally. You wouldn't think it would be overly busy because of everybody doing such Super Bowl shopping. And I broke down. I put Tubi on. I watched. It was still first quarter when I finally just said screw it, turned it on. It was 7-0, as you saw in that picture. I was trying to show the projector. I was trying to show Tim. I'm like, well, that gives me something to throw in the vlog. And well, for once, my wish came true. The Eagles won the Super Bowl in dominating fashion. Kind of sad how they let them kind of come back, but I mean, they really weren't going to come back. That's it was definitely a one-sided game. And I like that one-sided game. There was no nail biter, that's for sure. Yeah. So if anybody woke up and was like, "Oh, 40 to 22," it was never close. Because it was just that was a blowout. What did you guys think of Super Bowl commercials? Like I said, I got to actually, come on, squirrel, get the hell out of my way. I almost hit a cat yesterday. After I turned the camera off, cat ran in front of me, and I tapped the brakes, but I missed him. Suicidal cat. I don't know, I got to watch a good portion of the Super Bowl commercials in that video I watched, so they were legitimate 2025 Super Bowl commercials. You know, that they paid $8 million for. That's just insane. I mean, the whole thing's just a huge money racket. And they're showing all the celebrities at the game. Yeah, well, with a $5,800 ticket price, I guess you wouldn't have anybody that doesn't have money there. Of course, if you pay, now imagine, you pay $5,800 for a Super Bowl ticket and your team gets just decimated. I said to Mike, because Mike is a Kansas City fan, Tim is a Dallas fan, so he could care less. He did end up getting home and watching the rest of the game with me. We were texting back and forth a little bit. He was kind of unresponsive. I was picking on Mike. I was picking on Tim. I don't know. I was in kind of a weird mood last night. But yeah, getting that projector bulb replaced again. We'll see if that fixes it. It sounds like it might not be the problem. It's kind of hard to, kind of hard to research it in a way. It's like I have color bands going across my screen, and there's like alignment and this and that, and I've tried all the settings, reset everything, and nothing seems to make it any better. We'll see. We'll try another bulb, and then if not, the weird thing is I got on Amazon and I found a renewed Epson projector that's 4K. That's, I want to say affordable because it's under $1,000. It's about $700, but it's renewed. I didn't know it was renewed. And that one has Bluetooth and all that stuff. So I don't know. Money has a lot more important places to go than a new projector. And I really want to do my best to have available funds for the drone when it does release. I just can't imagine what it's going to be. Because, like I said, the configuration I'd buy without the plus batteries right now on Amazon is $200 more than what it is listing for. $12.99 instead of $10.99. I don't know if that has anything to do with tariffs or the fact that they are just so low on stock because they've held off so long of actually releasing a new drone. Just take a look at this beautiful day. Let's just pan up a bit. That might be a little too high, but nonetheless, you get the idea. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, and I might be just a little wired up. I mean, my seatbelt's got me wrapped up too. Okay, we can turn that down. We're gonna put windows down for a minute, cause yeah. What is it out? 37? It's probably about 35. Okay, I was gonna say, where are my roamies? Okay, car shouldn't need to warm up too much, but I'll give it a second here. So on break, I grabbed myself, I tried our cheesesteak pita melts. They're kind of on the tiny side. They're probably about yay big. So there's 6 in a box, so that'd be 3 meals, but it wasn't really filling for me. I'm trying, you know, I don't want to overeat when I'm here either. And I got myself an energy drink. And then the boss had coffee brought in for himself, and he asked me and the other manager if we wanted one. I got a dark roast with cream and sugar. So there might be a tad bit of extra caffeine kicking through my veins. Just a little. So yeah, get there, and our market manager was here again. That's 2 days in a row. She's probably just getting her first visit of this week out of the way. So I let her in, and the manager was already here. Of course, his wife brought him, so didn't have his car. So she didn't know he was even here. I think he was probably hiding for a few minutes. Truck was already here. So we came in 2 hours late for nothing, for no reason whatsoever. Well, at least it was here by 7:30, so it was probably here on time. More storms are pending. Got 12 more salts, got puppies, dog food, and we are good for that aspect for a little bit. Because I think I've gone through at least 9 of the 12 salts I bought already. Because each one of these storms, it takes at least one. If I do more sidewalk, it can take more than that, which kind of like the bigger boxes of salt from Sam's Club. They went way further because there are like 3 of them. So, but I forget what the hell they are per. I didn't even hear what he said my bill was. It's in my pocket, I think. Okay, heading home, get the puppies. Hopefully she was able to sleep today. Check the mail, because there's something that says retirement services in the informed delivery. I'm hoping. I take the dogs out. I might run over to the tax lady quick and just give them to her by hand and sign my paperwork and just be done with it. See if she can, if there's any way I can squeeze in quick. I don't know how late she goes, but game plan. Good evening, everybody. It is 8 o'clock at night, down to 24 degrees, minus 3 degrees Celsius. If I'm doing math right, it'd be 6 divided by 2. Yep. All right, Princess is outside, and so something I'm trying to figure out right now. We are on the Pocket 3. I do have the Joby connected. I don't have a phone on me to show you what I've got set up here. So the difference with the Pocket 3 versus the Action camera is the fact that you don't turn the camera around. So having the Joby light connected only faces one way. You don't spin the whole unit around to face you, so therefore the light isn't going to shoot you. Wait a second. Okay, so the Joby light has cold shoes and quarter 20s on it. Trying to figure out how I would be able to light myself when I'm facing the camera this way, but then light them when I'm facing it the other way. And now that I'm just thinking about that, there is a way. Because this thing does have two cold shoes and somewhere a quarter 20 I'm using, but I can actually, with this one, I could probably get away with using the other dual cold shoe adapter and make it a little bit tighter. It's actually, the weight-wise, doesn't feel bad. Where's my button? Let's turn this thing around. And then, yeah, you got a light. You know, actually, this feels more comfortable than it does on the damn Action camera. That's kind of crazy. Now, obviously, there's lights on, so give me a second. Let me let her in, and I'm going to turn the porch light off, or the patio light off here. Alrighty, now obviously I do have the motion light on, but I will kind of aim away from it. If we can look up, we do have a moon tonight. Ooh, might have to get out the big camera and show up Tim's S24. That's, I mean, is that on low? No, that's on full power. Yeah. Which is good. I mean, that way I can actually have that, you know, I probably don't have to go full to shoot them. Just trying to figure out how to make this. I don't want to have something sticking to the side. Let me pull this off real quick. Let me turn it off because I don't want to blind us. So, I'm mentioning, you get, well, right there is the power buttons. And then you have another cold shoe there. Now, right now, it's going to go on the left-hand side. If I do cold shoe to cold shoe, the problem is that's the power button. That's the charging port. So it would actually be on the bottom. I don't know how to get that to the top. There's no, I'd have to, the only way to get, yeah, see. Oh, of course the motion light goes off when I'm using it. Thank you. So I have a cold shoe there. Then I have quarter 20, which is what I'm using right now, but that puts my other one on the bottom, and that's also the power settings, which I guess if it's a smaller light, something like the GoPro light, I don't really want to buy the GoPro brand because it's just overly priced. I'm sure there's one similar to it out there online, but come on, light. Hey, when I want the damn thing. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, but that doesn't feel too bad on it, to be honest with you. It sticks out a little further than I would like it to, but it definitely does the job. And that's not even full power. Oh, geez, I was 2 clicks away from full power. Let's shoot that tree, and just to give you an idea, let me turn it off once. It's working. Definitely is, wow. What a difference. And with the 1-inch sensor in this thing, oh, it'll be a much clearer image. But then I don't have a light for me at this moment. So there's progress. There's progress. Kind of questioning whether or not, see now, I don't have to put it on there, but I have the base extension, not a battery extension on this thing right now. really don't want to sink more money into this thing. But dog walks and adventures and stuff, there's times when a light would definitely be beneficial in the future. So I don't know. But that's just one thing I'm working on right now. It's been kind of a quiet night. Came home and the video finally uploaded and not much else. So I think I'm going to go grab the big camera and the tripod and we're going to get a picture of the moon. Alrighty, so we're waiting on the moon to get into range here. I think I might be pretty much maxed out on zoom right now. It's slowly creeping up to be perfectly in frame. And I'm actually using the app, which I forgot controlled this camera. It's such a fickle thing to get lined up when you're fully out at the, I think this does like 4 times digital to get the whole moon when it's full like this. It's so cool though to watch it move. Actually, I don't even know if I can get the whole thing. Nope, I cannot get the whole thing in that picture with it being zoomed in that tight. I have to pull back a little bit. That's about as close as I'm going to be able to get. There's about the whole thing, yep. So neat being able to use the app. But it is moving pretty good, especially when you're zoomed in that tight. Alrighty. Well, we got February's full moon. Alright everyone, I am going to call it a night. Just got that little video of the moon I'm going to import. I think I have an iPhone clip I need to import as well. So, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the morning as always. Closing shift tomorrow. We are going to run to the bank in the morning. Hopefully, things go well there. But I will see you then. Thanks for watching. Have a good night and stay safe.